All right, so I wasn't planning on recording today, but why not? A tool that has served me very well over the course of my life, which is owning your mistakes like a champ and laughing at your insecurities. So when I was younger, anytime I made a big mistake or did something that was embarrassing, I used to try to cover up as much as possible to avoid that ostracism from other people and that being laughed at. And that's a perfectly normal reaction that most people have, and it's there for evolutionary reasons, mainly so you don't avoid that feeling of that fear of being kicked out of the tribe. Ironically enough, in your reaction of people laughing at you or being caught doing something that's not acceptable or weird or anything like that, in your reaction of acting negatively, like freaking out or getting angry at someone else, you only make it worse. So imagine if, say, you walked into the room and you caught me, I don't know, picking my nose, right? So I just pick my nose, digging for gold, and munching on that booger, and I get caught in the act, and you just start naturally laughing. And usually, when people catch someone doing something weird or embarrassing, they laugh because more so they think it's funny. Not, it's usually not very malicious. It's only real cruel people who use it as an opportunity to attack someone. But me being caught in that act, it would be very easy for me to react in a negative manner. Like for example, I could just start freaking out and like have a have like just a utter meltdown. Like, oh my god, oh don't look at me, and like melt to the ground. I can also just start crying if you just get really emotional because you just get really overwhelmed, or you can deflect and just go towards anger, where you just like you start attacking the other person to avoid your you yourself being attacked. But in doing that, it's only makes things worse. It really does. It just makes you look worse. And in fact, by you trying to cover up your insecurity or trying to hide away from it, you only show yourself to be more insecure than you actually are, right? Because if I get caught doing something embarrassing, which everyone does, has those, even the most normal, well adjusted, socially adroit people have their weirdest moments or make big mistakes as well. Even them, they'll have those moments, and if you um, if you show that insecurity, that you start freaking out, everyone know that you're insecure about it. However, if you go about it where you kind of just laugh at yourself or kind of show off that you're not bothered by you getting caught doing this, biz, why would I be bothered? Because I'm sure of who I am, and this action does not reflect who I am. So of course I'll just laugh like, oh, this is just a funny moment, or this is just an exception. This mistake is an exception to who I am and what I do. And ironically enough, in doing so, that shows you are secure. That you're not easily taken down by these insults or laughter or ostracism, any of that. That's security. So if you own up to, say, if I get caught picking my nose and I do it, I can crack a joke about it, or maybe just say something that shows like, okay, I got caught doing that. Let me just, I'm not going to be upset, showing that you're fine with the situation. That in fact shows security, and strangely enough, sometimes that can give you a little bit of respect. That someone sees you do that, subconsciously they'll think that they see you do that, and like, oh, this guy's cool. This guy, he's not going to be easily be taken down or easily offended or insulted. And because everyone in their own head knows that they're insecure about some things. So they they'll have that kind of empathy, realizing like, wow, this guy's not insecure about this really embarrassing thing that I myself, if I was caught doing that, I would be totally like freaking out. This guy's totally cool. So in a way, that getting caught doing those things, that making those mistakes or whatever, and being fine with it, that in fact will help build your security, where people will it will make you more secure in yourself. This might not be a thing that comes naturally to you, and in that case, you just gotta fake it till you make it, right? So for me, I just over time, I wasn't never told this, but I just or just picking up on this that if I started acting more secure and just accepting what I did and going along with it, then I would be then things would just come out better, right? That people it will make me look less bad, and it almost will build this using your false confidence, you'll build real confidence. And knowing that you're sure with who you are and any kind of mistake that you make is not a reflection of who you are. And personally, there's a few people I do really respect much, very much, that I've seen them get confronted with, say, like in an old embarrassing video, or they kind of get exposed doing something that is not a that shows them in a bad light, and they take it like a champ, where they're like, "Yeah, that's who I am," and they laugh about it and they move on. They move on in a timely manner. And in seeing that, where I know it's embarrassing to them, but they took it like a man. Well, I don't like using that. Take it like a champ, and it made me respect them more. And then there's others where I've seen them have a complete meltdown or just get really angry at whoever brings it up. And it kind of makes me lose respect for them, showing that that's a chink in their armor that they're trying to hide, right? So they're not who they're saying they really are. Well, this has been a tool that's been very helpful for me. And really, like I said before, strangely enough, it helps build a little bit of confidence. Pretending to be confident will help you be confident. And I'll probably make a video about that in the future. But otherwise, if you liked this video and you thought it was helpful, please let YouTube know and like, so they'll share with other people so they can be helped as well. And I'll catch you next time.